Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I've had a lot of changes with my work and relocation. I'm back out of Texas again. I'm in Virginia on another field assignment for work. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be back in this part of the country again, do some good hiking, and that's going to kind of dovetail into the main feature presentation of this video. But gosh, a few more updates. I ordered a drone. I ordered a DJI Mavic Pro Platinum. Really nice, just top quality drone. I cannot wait to get back. I ordered it directly from DJI to avoid paying sales tax, so it shipped to my house back in Texas. I'll get to pick it up next week. So I'd love to do a video on that, especially here in Virginia where I can actually, fly it around, not like Houston. So it's going to get a lot of use up here, so look forward to seeing some of that for me in the future. And another thing that just happened yesterday, I traded in my trusty 2002 Subaru Forester with all of 236,000 miles on it. Great car, still drives pretty well, it's held up well, but it burns oil like you wouldn't believe. So it was time to trade it in, and I got a brand new 2017 Mazda CX-5. Just a really sophisticated car with a lot of technology. Even for me, who's somebody who's pretty tech oriented, I am not used to having that much technology in my car. So I'll be doing a video on that as well, maybe kind of me figuring out everything and showing you how I have it set up, whatnot. But yeah, anyways, I went on a hike last weekend with my G85. This was a day or two after we had a pretty good dusting of snow, and I wanted to go up to McAfee Knob, which is one of the most traversed, one of the most photographed locations on the whole Appalachian Trail. It happens to be just about 30 minutes away from me. So I wanted to hike up there in the snow and get some pictures with the G85. And thankfully I brought only one lens along. I brought the 12-60, which I'm filming this on, the 12-60 millimeter f3.5 to 5.6, the standard kit lens that comes with the G85 in the US. And I brought that because it's weather sealed, and it was still kind of snowing as I was going up there. And there's a lot of moisture in the air, and I could just look at my camera, there'd be snow falling on the camera, and moisture and frost. And especially when I got up top, guys, and it got dark, I had just a little thin layer of ice all over this camera. It was just frosting up, but it worked great. It had no problems with the autofocus or with the mechanics or with the LCD, the operation. So it was probably in the lower 20s up there, and it did just fine. So that was pleasing. I got some pretty nice shots, as you can see here. Would have liked to get some star shots, but the clouds were moving in. It was kind of hazy, so that didn't happen. But by the way, yesterday I got some, and this is one from Bald Knob, which is just outside of Christiansburg. Really had a nice, beautiful night last night for that. So I felt pretty confident taking the G85 up there. Even with gloves on, I was able to work the major controls. Some of the buttons on the back were a little bit difficult to kind of work your way around the display and menu buttons and playback buttons, but the shutter and the mode dial, all that was pretty simple. And then something pretty unfortunate happened on the way down. I was kind of probably 2/3 of the way down the trail, and I found this pretty big rock that had some snow on it that I could set my camera up on my Gorilla Pod with the flexible legs and get the shot of, I don't know the name of the town, just this nice, here's the picture by the way, and you're about to see what this picture cost me. So granted, it's dark, I have my flashlight in my mouth because I didn't bring my headlamp, I'm trying to set up my tripod, the rock is slippery, I'm trying to set it up on. I put the camera down, I fold out the legs, I think it's fine, I turn away and the camera just kind of immediately falls back and just right on top of that rock. That LCD comes in full contact with that rock. I just thought, oh, that I've really screwed up this time. And I looked at it, and yeah, it had some pretty bad chips in the glass, but luckily other than that, it's fine. It still works fine. The touchscreen isn't impacted in any way. And I guess luckily the major dings on the LCD are outside of that actual active area. They're kind of around the glass bezel part of it. But I still really hated that this happened. I mean, I take such good care of my equipment. Every time before I put my G85 in my bag, I wrap it in a microfiber cloth so I don't get any abrasion with the case. I mean, I just go out of my way to keep it looking like new. and then something like this happens, guys. So just be really careful with your tripods. Make sure those legs are really giving you the stability you need before you let go of that camera, because in my case it just fell right over. I know my hands were numb, I know it was cold and dark, but I really should have taken that extra couple of seconds to make sure I had stability. So as you know, I would like to upgrade to the G9. Even though I bought this this new Mazda in cash, that might put off the actual move a little bit longer, but I still would like to get the G9, in which case I'll probably sell the G85 and I'll see what I can get for it with that cosmetic damage. Luckily it is just cosmetic damage, but yeah, I guess I'll get rid of that and get the G9. So yeah, in summary, the camera did just fine in the cold. I had no issues with the battery, the LCD, the controls, the focusing, the mechanics. The zoom ring got a little bit stiffer, I guess, with that colder temperature, but it was still able to work. So this camera is very well suited for colder environments. I believe it's rated down to 14 Fahrenheit, just like the G9. It is officially weather sealed. It has the gaskets and all that. Yeah, it fell on the LCD. It did not completely crack it or shatter it. The touchscreen still works. So it took a pretty good tumble. It's scratched up, but it works fine. I'd say overall this is a pretty tough camera. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon.